Alrighty. Good evening, guys, and welcome to an exclusive interview with me and Buck from the Def Leppard tribute band. Let's get rock. How you doing this evening, Mr. Buck?
I'm doing terrific. I'm glad to be here. I know that much.
That's great. That's great. So let's jump right into it. So, why Def Leppard?
Def Leppard actually I was the next to the last person to join the tribute band. They had another gentleman that was playing with them, and when he exited, they asked me for almost 4 months straight because they knew my first rock band concert ever was the Pyromania tour in 1983. And Steve Clark was immediately one of my biggest guitar heroes from that point. And then I finally said, yeah. The other guys were just, they were Def Leppard fans, but not as deep as I was. And our first rehearsal, we had 9 songs.
Okay, and when did all that actually come to fruition? How long ago?
A little bit better than a year and a half ago, almost 2 years for me being part of the band. The band was already established about a year before that with three out of the other four members. And then our most recent member, our original bass player, had to step aside for other reasons, and we had a new bass player come in last November, and that's Bobby, and he really upped our game vocally as well as performance wise.
I got you. So
And there's
let's
Pete.
get. Uh, do we have another member joining? Where's
Got
he
it.
at?
Hey
Good
man.
evening.
How
Good
you doing?
evening, sir. So everybody, actually, let's kind of introduce ourselves. I'm Vanessa. I'm actually the owner and operator of Def Leppard Fans of Hampton Roads. I've actually had this group for 8 years now. Have tried in different ways to get this off the ground,
Yes.
but it hasn't been very successful. It's been kind of slow, as you know, as to be expected. But um when our son was a year old, I started attending Def Leppard concerts. They actually came to Portsmouth,
Yeah.
and that's when I had to learn about Vivian Campbell. We had no
Okay.
idea who this guy was. We saw him on stage. I'm like, who the hell is that? So, but my favorite album that got me started was the Hysteria album. I was 13 years old, and I have a humongous crush on Joe Elliott. So it's always been there. Um, so go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys.
Roll with it.
Pete Elliott,
Pete.
lead singer.
Okay, nice to meet you. And how
Nice to
long have
meet you
you
too.
been in this, sir?
And I am Buck Clark. Done a little bit of touring, have a lot of fun, but like you were saying, V, it's just Def Leppard was my first rock concert in 1983. I saw Crocus, Gary Moore, and Def Leppard in the Richmond Coliseum, and Steve Clark just caught my attention massively, and so he's always been my hero. So it's a wild trip to become this far and be able to, stand in his spot on stage and emulate his moves and try to do my best to emulate what he did on a guitar. That's for sure. I actually wear one of his guitar picks at every show. I have it in a necklace from the Hysteria tour.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Never want to lose that memorabilia. Never.
it's
And
pretty
Mr.
cool.
Pete,
I
how
can't hear
about
you, V.
you?
Yeah, my first introduction to Def Leppard was actually my sister got the High and Dry album, and so I started listening to that, and then she got the Pyromania. So I was like 9 or 10, I think, when Pyromania came out. I'm aging myself, aren't I? But anyways, so it was I fell in love with Def Leppard from albums that she had, and just started getting that, and I've always loved them since. So
I had their posters on my bedroom wall. They're somewhere out in my garage right now, so in a nice red folder somewhere deep in the garage. So,
Awesome.
uh, my husband, nice to see you. He's chiming in. All right, so my next
I've lost
question.
my audio. I can't.
Uh, are you there? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, did y'all have to get the rights from the band to actually sing their songs?
I've yeah, I've lost my audio. I don't know. I can see y'all talking, but I can't hear anything. And it doesn't
Oh,
look
you
like
can't hear.
anybody's on mute. I may have to go out and come back in.
Yeah, I mean, as far as that's concerned, I honestly don't know all the ins and outs about it, but yeah, we just love to play the music and tribute to them. As far as the rights to, can you hear now?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. As far as you just asking about the rights to play the music,
Yeah, at the moment, the way it works is the big ones, BMI, and different companies that own represent at least most of the major artists on music. As long as we don't try to physically sell ourselves recording and record ourselves playing the music and try to sell it, we're underneath the radar. The venues are the ones that actually have to pay. And I know there's legislation right now that's being put out there trying to, uh, capitalize on the fact of, people doing tribute bands because there are
Hmm.
so many of them. I think there's a minimum of 15 Def Leppard tribute bands in the US alone.
yeah, there's quite a
Oh
bit.
wow. The one I'm kind of fascinated to always want to hear. I've never have is the all girl band.
Yes, yeah, I've seen one or two videos of them on YouTube, and they do really well. I mean, that's the thing. The bands do a very very good job out there. I mean, Def Legend,
I have not, I haven't seen them yet.
so, yeah,
I've
they
seen the Iron Maidens and the AC/DC one, but I haven't seen the Def
The
Leppard.
first one I actually came across was Excitable.
yeah,
Lead singer is Jason Dozer. I'm very good friends with him. He also owns Metal Dozer mic stands.
okay, yeah,
Fantastic individual. Love him to death.
yeah.
My
He's the
son
one
and
that
I were
actually
able
builds the
to.
mic stands for John Bon Jovi, right?
Yes, he's done for many celebrities. I got to meet him. He did a clip picture with me and my son when they were here in Virginia Beach.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this past summer, I didn't get to go down there because the parking is so overpriced. It's pathetic. So, yes, Excitable is real good.
Yeah.
But I actually get to finally see y'all this Saturday,
Yes.
and y'all are going to be performing at Fairwood Lanes Bowling Alley in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. Is that correct?
Yep. That
Correct.
is correct.
Okay. And y'all are going to be doing a 2 hour set?
Yeah, we're doing.
That is
There's going to
correct
be
as
a
well.
1 hour set by 80s Excess, which is our alter ego opening act, and then we come on stage and it is a 2 hour Def Leppard set,
Okay. Tell us about the 80s Access. What
and
is
it's
that about?
everything from stage fright to sugar. What's
Yeah.
that?
The
Tell
80s
us about the
excess.
80s
Yeah.
Access.
That's pretty much just some fun. Actually, it was a brainchild of the drummer Eddie. He just wanted to have an hour's worth of music, so a lot of us in the tribute band industry, they have to hire an extra opening act just to play for an hour. So we said, well, let's learn an hour's worth of music. We can open for ourselves. It's no problem. I mean, because if you're a local band, you play 3 hours all night every time anyway. You play three 1 hour sets with a half hour in between. So what's playing 3 hours anyway? Our biggest thing is we just have to change costumes a little bit between.
Now I've also seen the other group called Adrenalize. They're not too
Yeah.
bad themselves. Will y'all be selling your own merch?
Yep.
Yep. Correct. We've got our
Fantastic.
merch table with some awesome T-shirts, stickers, um, all kinds of fun stuff.
Okay. Oh, there was a question on the table. Do you guys play Foolin'?
Yes. It's somewhere. It's
Yes.
somewhere.
As a
Awesome.
It's
matter of
somewhere
fact,
in the set.
and when we get done, you got to.
Oh, I think we lost
Yes,
Buck.
they play. Yes, they play Foolin'. Okay, so I have another question. The significance of the song "Let's Get Rock" for the band name. Do y'all know the significance behind that? Why that was picked for y'all's band name?
It was it was a name that we just were kind of tossing some names out, and I just thought that would be fun. I tossed that one out. Let's get rocked. I mean, it was, it pretty much speaks for itself. Wanting to get rocked, and let's all get rocked and have a good time at the show. And I thought it'd be a fun name. So everybody seemed to agree.
Out of all the Def Leppard songs, that's my son's favorite.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah. Um, I we did Record Store Day. I bought the Hysteria album, the Storybook album. I don't know. It's the Def Leppard is a great group. They've got a great sound, and you can understand their music. Um, my husband and I, our favorite song out of them is uh oh, Jackman chime me in. What is the name of that song that we love? I can't even remember right off the top of my head. Getting kind of older, so the memory's kind of shot. Um, uh, but anyways, I'm gonna actually have
Oh,
a table there,
yeah.
and gonna basically show off some of my memorabilia, and gonna have sign-ups for anybody who is interested in joining the group, and definitely share the page with some of your friends, because it is always good for to meet people who have the same likes in mind.
Sure.
I'm
Exactly.
I'm trying to get in with the Black Jacket Symphony. They're going to be bringing the Hysteria album to the Harrison Opera House. I found out today, so I'm trying to get my digs in on that one. But why Fairwood Lanes?
Bad
I'll let
reception. I
you take
keep
that one, Buck.
losing.
I don't know if you can hear us, but
I can
yeah. I
hear
mean,
you.
Fairwinds. It's going to be a fun time. They've got the bowling, and then there's some places up here too that kind of do that same type of thing. In the Richmond area. But yeah, it's going to be a fun time, and I just wanted to. I think that getting out there and making some new friends and new fans would just be a great idea. So it's going to be fun.
That's great. And how many other members are there?
We've got three others. Yeah, we've got Rob, and we've got Bobby, and we've got Eddie.
Okay. And all right, so Rob or Bob, um, who does each one of them play?
Bobby is playing the Savage part on bass, and then Eddie is the drums, and then we've got Rob on guitar. So yeah, Buck is playing the Steve Clark, who we keep losing Buck in and out, but he's playing the Steve Clark guitar part. So Rob's going to be playing the other guitar part. So yeah.
Steve was a fantastic individual. He was very, very talented. I mean, we lost a good one when he passed away. Have
for
y'all
sure.
ever had the chance to go to where he is buried?
I have not. I have not. Have you?
Never been out of the states.
Yeah. Oh
So,
no.
have
Yeah.
y'all ever had a
Yeah.
chance to meet the actual band?
Uh, Buck's not on, but Buck has actually had the chance to meet some of them. There you are. Can you still
Yeah,
hear
the
us?
phone
Are
decided
you
to go
back?
ahead and try to die. Sorry.
You
Have
you
you ever
met you
had?
met Rick Savage, right? Have you met any other
Rick Allen.
in the band?
I own one
Or
of
you
Rick
met Rick
Allen's
Allen? That's right.
paintings.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bought
That's
one of Rick
awesome.
Allen's paintings a few years back. Took my wife up to see him up in Maryland, and the what do they call it? TARDIS, the British phone booths. It's the one on his website that has the hysteria lyrics etched into the bottom of the painting. I bought that painting.
Oh,
It's about four
oh.
feet tall, about 2 feet wide, so it hangs in my office.
Now,
Yeah, I've seen it. It's really cool.
have y'all ever actually purchased any of the clothing line that they wear on stage?
No, I have not yet. No, we pretty much we try to stick to between the 83 88 look. That's our look on stage. So most of that is the tattered jeans for Pete with the
Yeah.
women, rock the shirt, t-shirt, and he's got cool jackets and stuff. And I have the complete white outfit, but then I have a complete black outfit. So I can do either one of those with Steve. And of course, we have the professionally done wigs. By young lady Shannon Glasshouse. She's actually the girlfriend of the lead singer for "Shot Through the Heart," the Bon Jovi
Ah,
tribute, and she's hooked us all up with much nicer wigs than we started with. That's for sure. Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty
I love
neat,
to grow my hair
to
out every weekend. It's pretty fun.
yes, that's this will be gone. All of this will be shaved because Steve never had a beard. I've only seen one photo of him ever with scruff. So
okay. Fascinating to know. Now, I'm actually friends with Miss Claire Jane.
okay.
She has actually made clothing for Joe,
Oh
which
wow.
we've actually
Oh,
had
that's
the
awesome.
privilege. We've had the privilege. My husband and I have a few pieces of hers. Emulates the things that he wears on stage.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
an Yeah, that's an absolute privilege, and not only do it, he surprises me every Christmas. So I will have I'll have her information and her QR code for anyone
Super
that's
cool.
interested in buying off of her line on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah,
I
definitely.
also I also have a couple of radio DJs I'm friends with up here. FM 99, y'all are
There you go.
probably familiar with
Oh
Rod
yeah.
Fitzwell and Rick Rumble.
Well,
They
WNR.
were they were my biggest supporters last summer when I
That's
took the
cool.
flyers and business cards. They were my biggest supporters, especially when I brought Krispy Kreme donuts to them.
Oh,
So
you want to bring Krispy Kreme donuts? We will not argue on that point.
I might just do that for you guys. Be careful of what you wish for.
There you
Be
Extra
go.
careful what.
support.
Get all sugared up.
Out. Be
Make sure you
careful
pour
what you
extra
wish
sugar
for.
on
I
them.
may just do that. I might just do it. Switch. Do y'all play Switch?
No,
Yes,
we
we
do
do.
not. Oh, well, you switch
Sorry,
625.
honey.
Yes,
Switch.
yes, we do actually.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
and we
okay?
do. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a. I mean, pretty much if you watch in the round in your face, that's what
Hmm.
our show's based on. So we're gonna play some rockers to kick off the first half of the show. Then we're gonna break it down to me, Pete, and Rob, who's Rob Collin, or Phil Collin, and it's going to be the three of us, two acoustic guitars, three vocals, and we're going to do a couple of cool ballad songs with nothing
Hmm.
but acoustic guitars and vocals. And then, just like in the round in your face, we're going to start bringing on the heartbreak acoustically, and then kick it in full blown at the main guitar solo. And we do go right into Switch 625 right afterwards.
If you need somebody to introduce you on stage, I'd be the first one to offer.
Oh, that sounds like a plan.
So, well, gentlemen, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up for this evening. But uh, Saturday, Fairwood Lanes Bowling Alley, Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. Show starts at 8:30. We have All Access 80s, and then we have Let's Get Rocked. Mr. Buck Clark, we thank you for coming on. Mr. Pete Elliott, it was very nice to meet you, gentlemen. I want to give
And
thanks
you.
to Calibus Ram from the Cosmic Portal for having this show for us, and we
Yeah.
will be posting this in different areas. I'll even share it with you, gentlemen, and
Yes,
then
sir.
that way we can start getting the word out just a little bit more about y'all, and it'll be definitely nice to meet y'all
Yeah.
on Saturday. I'll be there probably between 6:30 and 7 o'clock.
There you go. Sounds terrific. We look
All
forward to
right.
meeting you too as well in
Let's
person.
get rocked
Thank you,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
on Saturday.
Thank you for letting me interview y'all. And this is going to be a great show.
There you go. Yes, it will be. There will be
Thank you
Oh,
very
rock.
I
much.
know the I know the song. Oh, I know the song. It was Love and Hate Collide.
Ooh.
All right. That's
That's the one
one.
that my husband and I really
Oh.
connect to.
Well, that's on the list right now because like I said, we play 2 hours, so it's been a work in progress right now, and we've got a few of the bigger songs that we still have to try to get to. But you'll hear something off the first album, On Through the Night, and you'll hear definitely stuff off of High and Dry, Pyromania, and Hysteria. Definitely, there's no doubt about that, and it's going to be a great
Oh,
2 hour show.
we have one more question on the
Okay,
board from Mr. Marky Mark. He
Marky.
said he goes, when you open for yourself, do you play original songs?
No, we do not. It is all 80s hair metal, Poison and Bon Jovi and Motley Crue. It's all that kind of stuff. So we keep it all in that same vibe, and it's a 1980s night every time.
Yes. Gonna have
Marky
to get.
Mark, thanks for the question. Get up and
My husband.
shout.
That's right.
Nice, love it. All right, gentlemen. Well, we're gonna wrap this up for this evening, and I thank y'all for humoring me and for letting me interview y'all. And we'll definitely see y'all on Saturday evening. Thank you, Colibus Ram for the Cosmic Portal. We definitely
Yes,
appreciated it, and this was an enjoyable night.
yes,
All
definitely.
right.
Thank you
Thanks so
very much.
much.
Thank y'all, and y'all have a great one.
All right, you too,
You
V.
too.
All
Rock on. We'll see you
righty.
Saturday.
Definitely,
Yep.
definitely. All right. Bye bye.
Bye.